Spore-forming bacteria are a special group of bacteria that have the unique ability to create highly resistant dormant structure called endospores, or spores, which allow the bacteria to survive in very harsh environments. You may have heard of some notable spore-forming bacteria such as Bacillus anthracis, the bacteria that causes anthrax, or Clostridium botulinum, the bacteria that causes botulism. However, not all spore-forming bacteria cause illness. Many cause food spoilage. And spoilage is a major issue that contributes to the estimated 133 billion pounds of food that is wasted in the U.S. every year. Yikes! Spores can survive in this dormant form for a long time and are found all over the globe in natural environments like soil, plant material, and water. In fact, scientists have discovered and revived bacterial spores present in the intestinal tract of ancient bees trapped in amber over 20 million years ago. These bacteria play an important role in the dairy industry because they get into raw milk on the farm where they are abundant in the natural environment, and then they survive the processing hurdles that eliminate other normal raw milk bacteria, such as pasteurization, drying, and even exposure to sanitizers. And after processing, these spores often germinate, which is the process where they turn from their dormant spore form into their vegetative form. In their vegetative form, they become metabolically active and resume growth. Some types of spore-forming bacteria are able to grow at low temperatures. We call these psychrotolerant spore-forming bacteria, and they cause spoilage of fluid milk. One type of psychrotolerant spore-forming bacteria, called Bacillus weinstephanensis, causes milk to curdle, a defect we call sweet curdling. In some types of cheese, like Gouda and Swiss, anaerobic mesophilic spore-forming bacteria cause a defect we call late blowing. Over a period of 30 to 60 days of aging, these bacteria produce lots of hydrogen gas and smelly butyric acid inside the cheese as a result of butyric acid fermentation. Sometimes so much gas is produced that a wheel of cheese turns into a ball of cheese. Still, other spore-forming bacteria, called thermophilic spore-forming bacteria, are very heat-resistant. Some thermophilic spores can even survive temperatures as high as 121 degrees Celsius. That's hotter than Yellowstone's Old Faithful Geyser, which erupts at 96 degrees Celsius. Because of their affinity for warm temperatures, thermophilic spore-forming bacteria can live in milk powder processing equipment, where the temperatures are nice and toasty. They then go on to contaminate the powder as it moves through the equipment, leading to high spore levels in the finished product. Since one of the key products that milk powders are made into, infant formula, requires very low levels of spores, these thermophilic spore formers are a major concern to powder processors. No matter which way you look at it, spore-forming bacteria are a challenge for the dairy industry, and controlling them requires a systematic approach from the farm through the processing continuum. Learn more about the role that spores play in the organic dairy industry on our website, and join us for our virtual Organic Dairy Systems Summit on December 8th.